So, when you look at setbacks or failures in your life, how do you deal with those?
You know, everybody's going to have setbacks. Everybody's going to have failures. It's a function of to me, it's a function of whether you're going to dwell on it or whether you're going to get it behind you and move on.
You know, I feel like I have lots of setbacks and I fail often, and I think that's a good thing. As long as you're learning from them when you move forward. For me personally, and I don't know if this is the right answer, but for me, I tend to get over failures really quick and move on as quickly as I can. The only thing I try to do is make sure I don't ever go back and end up in that exact same spot again. So I feel like failure is fine as long as when you're moving forward, you're not doing the exact same thing or you're creating the same failures. So I try to learn as I go and pick myself up as quickly as I can and move on.
I ignore them. Absolutely 100%.
You never get knocked down?
Well, I'm sure I've been knocked down several times, but as far as having a difficulty or something going wrong or anything else, I really just don't pay any attention to it.
It's sometimes ignoring the negative, embracing the positive, and if you can think that way when you're down, when that bad transaction happens, or God forbid it's just a bad day, just how quick do you get back up and go, what really happened? What can I control? Let's rock and roll. You know, so just staying that, keeping the beat going.
Failure is inevitable. I still get frustrated and angry at those times that I fail. I'm very competitive, and as a result, in that sense, I'm always in a position of failing. And there are times when I fail, but just as failing is not an option, getting back up isn't an option either.
You know, in any great life, failure was the main character. To fail is to find. And if you're not failing enough in whatever you're doing, you're not going to the plate often enough. And I remember talking to this group at some awards banquet at Prudential many years ago, and I was standing up. They're all sitting at their nicely draped tables about to get their awards. And I kind of rained on their parade a little bit because I took the microphone. I go, you might think you're here because of your successes. The news really is you're here because of your failures. And the reason you're here, and many are not, is because how they responded to failure. After failure, you got back up and you took a swing. You went back to the plate. The dugouts of our lives are really those people who help us and guide us so we go back up to the plate and can swing again and again.